What's going on, people? I am Emmanuel.
And I am Gary of
Basketball Bicker. Now, the greatest time of the year is upon us, in about 2 days to be exact. The start of the 2017-2018 NBA season. And we couldn't be more hyped about it.
I can't wait to see LeBron James and the Cavaliers.
Definitely.
Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics. And, of course, the defending champs, the Golden State Warriors.
Will they repeat?
I got LeBron this year. Definitely.
We'll find out.
King James, baby.
So there are a bunch of storylines heading into the season, of course, that we just went over, and a bunch more others. But one storyline that's continual every season is, who will be the MVP? So ride with us as we take a look at the 2017-2018 NBA MVP hopefuls.
It's going to ride.
All right, so who you got?
I got number 1, LeBron James. Number 2, James Harden the bid. Number 3, the Greek Freak. And who you got?
I'm going to flip it. Number 3, I got Giannis, the Greek Freak.
Okay.
Number 2, I have Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
The glove.
Forgot about Kawhi.
What's his nickname?
Kawhi?
The Claw? Yeah, the Claw.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Number 1, I got, of course, LeBron, King James. So on the Greek Freak, he's moving up about 5 spots on my MVP list. Last season, he finished at number 8.
Disrespectful, you know that, right? That's disrespect, man.
He had a pretty good season. He had a breakout season, of course. He had big numbers all across the board. So naturally, you know, people started recognizing him. So I just expect him to take it to an even bigger level next season that's coming up.
But you do know he ain't have no help, right?
No, of course.
Jabari Parker injured most of the time. If for him to have a good season, Jabari Parker has to show up. He needs a number 2. You know, defensively, defenses need someone else to lock down. You know what I mean? So I feel as though with Jabari Parker have a good season, the Greek Freak will have an MVP season.
But you know, the less help he has, the more room for him to dominate and put up bigger numbers. So we expect him to put up even bigger numbers. You know, during the season, there were moments, even in the playoffs, when he was kind of scared of the big moment. He was a little apprehensive in taking the big shots.
Of course.
So I'm guessing that he worked on that, and he should be coming back strong, tough.
Definitely. I can definitely see him taking over each and every game in the playoffs if they do make the playoffs. Definitely last season, I seen a lot of he was very timid in the big moments, but with that being said, Jabari Parker, he has to show up. And that's just it. That's for me. Basketball is a team sport. You always need a number 2 guy. So you need Jabari. You just need Jabari. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that situation. That whole Jabari Parker thing. We'll keep an eye on that.
Okay, Jabari, if you're watching this, please, man. Please do it for me. More jump shots. Let's dunk it, baby.
All right, so who we got next? Let's talk about Kawhi. Of course, he's the best. You know, one of the best two-way players in the league. He's on one of the best teams in the league almost every season. So from here on out, he's always going to be in the top 5 MVP votings.
Definitely.
And of course, we expect him to come back even better, as he always does.
Kawhi is a very unusual talent, you know.
He is, though.
If you ever watch the San Antonio Spurs in action, you'll see Kawhi, like, you know, he'll have a few moments here and there, but at the end of the game on the stat sheet, it's full. 26 points,
True.
10 rebounds, you know, maybe like 4 steals, and he does it all. But it may not you may not see it like when you're watching TV.
The silent assassin.
But he's definitely someone to watch out for this season. And if he comes back healthy, I'm praying for you, brother. Please come back healthy.
Yeah.
Come back stronger.
Yeah, hopefully he is healthy, because he had the ankle injury in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he's suffering from a quad injury on the same leg, so it's a little added pressure on the leg. But we hope he comes back healthy. If he does, then of course I think he'll be a top 2 MVP candidate.
So if it's hypothetically speaking, if it's really close, LeBron or Kawhi, who you giving it to?
If it's really close, I would give the edge to LeBron. You know, he's been suffering from voters fatigue the last couple of seasons. You know, we're so used to his dominance, and he already has 4 MVP.
This is a fact. This is not being LeBron fan club members.
Yeah.
This is a fact. LeBron has been putting up solid numbers throughout his whole career. You know, the last few seasons he didn't fall off. It's just that, you know, everyone's used to him just being on top.
Spoiled by greatness.
That's just what it is. That's just what it is.
That's the thing. But one thing we do like as fans and MVP voters, we like a good story. So with LeBron, he has a little bit of adversity with Kyrie's departure and the Cavs completely shaking things up. So this may reopen his chances at getting his 5th MVP, which would tie him with Michael Jordan for 5.
Food for thought. Let me sip the tea this season.
But that's for a later discussion.
So the reason I picked James Harden over Kawhi is
why did you do that? Yeah.
Honestly, I completely forgot James Harden doesn't play any defense. No shade to James Harden. I love you, brother. I love your story. But you got to pick it up on defense, man, if you want the MVP trophy. But offensively, this guy is stout. Is a stud. You can't defend him. You can't stay in front of him. Side to side dribble, behind the back dribble, Europe step. You know, off the dribble, jump shot. You just can't defend the guy
from anywhere.
You just can't. You can't defend this guy. So
even though he did disappear in that game in the playoffs, but
I mean,
people have bad games, but you know, it just happened.
That's true. That's true. But you know, when you're that one guy on your team, not everyone can be LeBron James and distribute the ball, you know, to everyone, make everyone get involved. But
I might have been in the minority who thought James Harden should have been MVP last season too. I thought he had an incredible season. His team did.
We argue about that all summer long. Let me tell you, family cookouts, whatever the case may have.
He put up incredible numbers. People forget he almost averaged a triple double himself. He was
But did he average a triple double?
A little bit.
Did he average a triple double? That's the only thing we talk about.
So we don't care about numbers now.
Did he average a triple double?
Do we care about?
No?
Russ, what do we care about?
Russ, you're my man. You did a great. You had a great season, man. Historical season.
If we could have had 2 MVP trophies, 2 of them, just give both of them one.
What?
Just give both of them one. Like Russ, you can't take the triple double away from him. Of course, you know it's history. I never thought I would see anything.
Is Russ unstoppable
in my life? But James Harden had an incredible season. His team.
Let's do it like this. If you had to pick up a team right now, you're the GM. Who are you picking as your PG?
Oh, as my PG. Between those 2?
Yeah.
I mean, Russ is a monster.
So you're saying Russ?
But I'm looking
at it. We got it. We have it right there.
From the MVP standpoint, James Harden had an incredible season.
He had an incredible season, of course.
Just as good as Russell Westbrook.
Of course. Numbers don't lie.
And he won more games.
But then he averaged a triple-double. That's just it.
So
it comes down to the triple-double. We haven't seen that since Oscar Robertson.
True. So if it's about, you know, the triple-double stat, then, you know, Russ, he deserved it, you know. Either way, you know, I'm cool with it either way, but I think James Harden, you know, he should have gotten a little more.
The reason I think James shouldn't have gotten the MVP is on the other end. You got to defend. Is Russ a better defender than James Harden?
His team was winning.
Is Russ a better defender?
His team was winning.
Is Russ a better defender? Yes or no?
I mean, his team was winning.
Russ had no help.
That's too bad. That's too bad. For real, that's too bad.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
Alright, so we gonna wrap it up. You know, make sure to stay tuned for more videos to come. You know, with our healthy debates, we're gonna talk about everything from, you know, from the games, you know, to what's going on after the games, social media, fashion. You know,
I stay fly.
Different things.
All day, every day.
Okay.
You know, I'm coming for you, Russ. You see me, baby. But But definitely stay locked, stay tuned
Definitely.
for Basketball Bicker videos. I'm Gary.
Emmanuel.
And we're signing out. Peace.